everyone! This is the series of medium difficulty data questions, and we solve them in both SQL and Pandas. Today's question is to analyze investments in 2016. We have a table insurance with the ID, total investment value in 2015, also in 2016, and the location, latitude and longitude. We need to write a solution to report the sum of all total investment in 2016 for all policyholders who meet the following requirements. They need to have the same total investment value in 2015 as one or more other policyholders. So this value should be a duplicate, and they should be not located in the same city as any other policyholder. The two columns, latitude and longitude, the location, should be unique. This problem is all about uniqueness versus duplication. This column must be duplicated. These two columns together as a location must be unique. In SQL, we first write a subselect statement. We use the table insurance, and here first we select the total investment value from 2016, and now we will use the window function. Let's look at the first requirement. Our first requirement is that total investment value in 2015 should be a duplicate. If we group this column or partition this column into different clusters, for example, we have one cluster with 10 and another one with 20, we are interested in those where we have more than one the same value. So these three rows would meet our requirement. With the window function, we count every single row over partition by 2015. And this will be our count total investment value 2015. This column will give us two partitions because we have two different values in the whole column. Next, we check the second requirement. This is the opposite. We check if these two columns together as a location is unique. So instead of just one column, we need to write latitude and longitude. And this will be count location. If in this column there is number 1, the value 1, like here for example, there is only one row with these two values. Here we have two rows with the same values. So in the column count location, we would have here 2, 2, and here again 1. Let's run this query in order to see this in the output. We count the column total investment value 2015. We have three values of 10 and one value with 20. This is the row with 20. And under the count of location, we have only one row with 10 and 10, and we have two rows with 20 and 20. Now we need to write the outer select statement. In the outer select statement, we need to filter the table that we just created. To meet the first requirement, we need the rows where the count total investment value 2015 is not 1, so it's more than 1. And here is the opposite. We need the rows that the count location should be exactly 1. And those two requirements should be connected with the AND operator. So we write the select statement again. This subquery is the select statement we just created. We will call it sub as a subquery. And in the where clause, we filter our subquery. As we said, we need the count of 2015 to be larger than 1 and the count of location to be exactly 1. In the select statement, we need to report the sum of all total investment values in 2016. So we write the sum function of the column 2016. In the end, we need to round it to 2 decimal places. We use the function round, and we will call it the same as we have in the output. Now let's run the whole query. And we successfully solved this problem in SQL. Now let's move on to Pandas. In Pandas, we identify rows where the total investment value in 2015 are duplicates. So we do the same as we just did in SQL. We take the insurance and we write the function duplicated. So instead of SQL window functions, where we counted the rows in the partition, here we use the duplicated function. And the subset that we have to check whether it's a duplicate or not is the column 2015. This is our first requirement. We will save this as a mask total investment value. Now our second requirement, we are looking for unique location. So we will use the same, but we need the operator not in the beginning, because the duplicated function looks for duplicates. We need the opposite, we need the unique values. Therefore, we just negate in the beginning. And instead of the column 2015, we use two columns, latitude and longitude. And this mask we will call mask location. We defined our two requirements. Now we have to apply both filters. We take the data frame insurance and we apply these two masks. We join them with the AND operator because both conditions should be true. And this will be our filtered data frame. Next, we calculate the sum of 2016 from the filtered data frame. We take the column total investment value 2016 and we use the function sum, which is very similar to SQL. In the end, we round the number to 2 decimals. And this is our result. Finally, we return the result. We cannot just return the value that we have in the result variable. We create a pandas data frame. This data frame should include the header and the value. The value we take from the result. Let's run the code. And we successfully solved this problem in Python Pandas as well. Which syntax did you prefer for this specific problem? Window functions in SQL or Boolean indexing in Python Pandas? Let me know in the comments.